Welcome to Project Zomboid. My name's Drunkonlife, but you can call me Drunk for short. And I think this is the moment I tell you guys that we have arrived. Yes, it's true. We've made it finally to a place where we can call home, at least for a bit. It's the farmhouse with the well. We're going to unload our loot and try to transform this place into a zombie-proof fortress. That's the plan anyway. But how did we get here? I'd love to tell you it was a walk in the park, but it wasn't. The house. That house over there, remember? Well, it's completely history. It's been taken over by zombies. And you know, I'm a big fat hardhead. I went back off video to attempt to clean up. I wanted to kill all those zombies and kind of take it over for myself. What can I say? I wanted that house like really, really badly. And when I got back up there, both houses were pretty much unlivable, at least from the get-go. All the doors were kicked in and yeah, but it's kind of like this. I don't like getting pushed around, not in real life and certainly not in video game life either. And when there are numbers against me is when I really want to prove a point. I actually, just to give you guys an example of something that happened way back, is I had, like, I don't know, I guess I was like 17 or something, and 5 guys, it was very apparent they were gonna beat my ass. And rather than back off and run, the idea that 5 guys were going to try to intimidate me just really cranked my nerve. So I got my butt kicked, but I just picked on the one guy that I thought that I could take, and yeah. So anyway, so about the house, I went in like Rambo, chest all puffed out, and what ended up happening was I left carless with basically my tail between my legs. But you know, what can I say? What can I say? I'm a big fat hardhead. You guys are right. Y'all are very right. You're probably always right. There's no amount of bravado to warrant getting your ass killed. So I ran for my life from the house up toward the factories and was lucky enough to find a van. And that's where we are now. So what's the plan today? Well, today I'm choosing the wisdom of the crowd. Go figure. A couple of you guys mentioned the farmhouse with the well. Props to OC. AKA Overall Cancer, and Aram for that. That is where we're going to be headed today, but not before we raid the police station and loot us some guns, possibly with silencers. I have the OGRM or ORGM mod with all the guns. I might as well go ahead and use it, right? I'm doing this largely based on another Project Zomboid YouTuber I follow. He goes by the handle of Ghoul King. He made a video recently on what he does in his playthroughs, like a first week tips kind of a thing. It's a long one. It's about an hour long. But he uses, his main weapons are guns, and that's kind of unusual for most people in Project Zomboid. And one of the things that he does in his first step is always come up to Riverside, to this police station, and loot it of guns. So anyway, if you guys want to watch it, I'm leaving a link in the description. If you want to take a look, he's a good guy, and his videos entertain me. So what I'm saying is I think that they would entertain you too. So if you want to, you can check him out. Subscribe to him. He's a good guy, like I said. So we are going to loot this place, gas up, and head out to the farm. And I guess we're going to try to build us a fortress in the middle of nowhere. So I'm doing this pretty much by heart. I'm not sure exactly where I am, but it's a road trip, and I guess there's something to be said about that. I know that I am, well, I don't know. I've been driving for a while. I should be fairly close by. I'm looking for a couple landmarks that I can see. The problem with traveling down farmland is that everything kind of tends to look the same. There are a lot of zombies down here. Jeez Louise. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where we are. I think we're near the country club. That's good. So I think I'm gonna have to take a right the next right, I suppose. And I think we're going to find it. Well, I've clearly made a... damn it. I should have looked at a map or something. I've clearly made an error in judgment here. It's getting late. It's almost 9 o'clock right now, and I'm running out of gas. This van, as cool as it is, it's kind of a gas guzzler. But I'm not real sure what else I can do here. I think I'm just going to go to sleep it out in the car. Hopefully nothing will get me, and kind of proceed on to the farm. Holy moly, there's a lot of zombies. I think I'm in Muldrow. I'm not real sure exactly where I am. I just know that I bypassed everything that I am used to. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about my car. I've been running through zombies pretty much, and I keep on hitting dead ends, and I think I'm just going in circles at this point. It's really starting to freak me out. Twiggy sounds like I've been there before. Fuck, another dead end. I'm gonna run out of gas. I'm gonna run out of gas if I don't figure out where the heck I am. Jesus, for the love of God, will someone... Ugh. So after nearly a day and a half, maybe 2 days, I don't know. But I had to actually resort to the map to find this. I think I'm finally arrived. Over to my right is gonna be Pony Romo. And this is home. This is what's gonna be home. I'm very glad to put this behind me. I guess the first thing that I'm going to do is unload all my gear and, I don't know, maybe take a load off for a second and kind of reassess the situation. I know there are houses right around to the north, I guess, of me that I can kind of check out. Hopefully this won't be burned down. I wound up at a farmhouse in Muldrow, and it was already burnt down. So at first I thought it was this particular house that I was at. I thought I'd arrived there, and then I was like, well, drat, it burnt down, but it didn't. It was another farmhouse, so that's good. So I'm going to reassess this. I need to clear out this house, if that's the case, and I don't know what else I'm going to do. But we've arrived. We're home. This is awesome. Hopefully there won't be an alarm. That would be very sucky. But yeah, so I'm going to clear out this house, see if there's any food left, and kind of go from there. I guess the plan will be, once I get situated in here, will be to start investigating the houses right above us, and maybe go to that farm store and get some supplies going, food and whatnot. Hopefully this house will have a generator. But yeah, it's been a harrowing, man. I thought for sure, like when I left, I thought for sure that I was going to not have a problem, because I'd been to the farmhouse once or twice before, but somehow I got like lost. And believe it or not, I wound up in West Point. I've never been to West Point. I've never played playthrough in West Point, so I don't know, all that has to do with West Point. Ironically, I thought I was in like South Muldrow or something. That's where I thought I was. So I was just compounding it, because I kept on going further and further east, because I figured that the worst case scenarios I would run into. Can I do this? Can't do anything. I figured that I would eventually run into Bedford Falls, which I am kind of familiar with. Let's go ahead and unload some of this stuff. Got lots of food, a lot of non-perishables, and guns and stuff. And I'm going to try to stay as organized as I can, and kind of go from there. So I was recording. I was actually not recording. I was just trying to just do some stuff offline. I went up to that other car that was up there, that work van, to check it out. And suddenly, as I was walking back, a helicopter is starting to come. I can hear it approaching, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to get the heck out of Dodge before it attracts all these zombies to me. It's such a sadomasochist event, if you ask me. I mean, it's the worst. I mean, what could they possibly happen? And I was like looking at Reddit, and they were saying, well, there are different theories behind the whole helicopter thing, that it could be like reporters trying to report on what's going on, but I just can imagine, yeah, it's coming. It is coming for sure. Yeah. I'm going to have to like somehow move all this stuff because I cannot get through. Yeah, so there's like theories that it could be reporters that are trying to report. And look at this, man. They're already starting to formulate over into my area. Well, at least it's coming early. That's all I can say. At least it's coming early. I would much rather it come early when I have a car than for it to show up when I'm right in the middle of something. These helicopter events, do they happen at night too? Like when you're asleep, could you possibly have a helicopter event happen while you're asleep? Just wake up and have like 100 zombies at your front door? I mean, is that possible? All right, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just take a tour of the town. I haven't been up into the farm town here in quite a while, so that would be a nice start. Look, little produce section right there. So I think that once I get through this, and it's right above my head. Once I get through this, and once things start to get back, I guess, to normal, my plan will be to work these houses around. The farmhouse didn't have a lot of like food, or they didn't have like a lot of other stuff either. I did find an axe, which is good, and but I didn't find a lot of sheets or anything. So I'm gonna go around all these little bedroom communities around the farm and try to, get all the stuff that I need to like cover windows and do that kind of stuff. I have a big hiking bag now, so that's good. I mean, we're pretty much all set up. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. Look at this. It's just right above me. Right above me. I'm kind of a little bit torn. On the one hand, I mean, obviously I want them to go away from my farmhouse. But on the other hand, do I really want to draw them into the farm town? Especially since I plan to go there. And these hordes that are migrating forward, right? That are, yeah, it slipped away now. Getting a little hot. Do these hordes that migrate from other places, are they, yep, it's coming back. Damn it. Do they eventually go to whence they came from? Like, do they head back into other places? Because I'm assuming that this is drawn on from all over this immediate area. I mean, I don't know how far the helicopter draws them, but I imagine it's pretty far. All right, I'm going to go around, coming up into the town now. So maybe I can find some stuff. I don't know. All I know is that the last like day and a half in this has been very harrowing. I just never thought that I'd get lost and wind up on the other side of the map like an idiot. Right, there's cars there. Lots of cars. So I might be able to find a car. One of the tips that I got from Ghoul King also, he mentioned that if you want to increase your mechanical and your electrical skills at the same time, because you need that to hotwire cars. And I mean, it's almost, for long-term survival, it seems like, yeah, it's right above me again. It seems like long-term you want to, it's the most viable thing, because I imagine that you're just not going to find a lot of keys late game. But one of the ways to both work your electrical and your mechanical skills is to pull radios out of cars. I never really even thought about that, but that's an excellent tip. Excellent tip by the Ghoul King. Yeah. Look at all these guys. I guess they're getting pulled from Riverside too. I mean, I guess that's where it is, or maybe that's near the country club, because we're pretty close to the country club. All right, we're just gonna keep moving slowly. Oh, there's a gas station here. There's a gas station. That's good. That's good. Yep. These mindless things. I don't know what goes to the south. Now, if you guys are wondering what the the thing on the bottom of my screen, the bottom right, it's a cam. I turned it off. I don't usually use it for recording. I don't see a point in it for YouTube videos, but I do occasionally use it for Twitch. And I do Twitch videos as well. Like I stream Project Zomboid on Twitch. If you ever want to catch me live, you can definitely do that. I would love to see you live and like actually talk to you in a live setting as opposed to leaving comments. My Twitch handle is Drunkonlife. You can just go to twitch.tv/Drunkonlife and you can find me there. Follow me. If you do Twitch, that's great. That is a good deal. I wonder how many zombies are in this town. It looks like some of them are like, they're kind of lagged a little bit, right? I mean, some of them are kind of going towards me. Some of them are going away from me. And I guess they're just not catching up to how everything is. Good thing for a car. I mean, you know, these helicopter events, I think it's starting to go away. Is it going away? It sounds like it's going away. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's going away. What was I saying? Oh, these helicopter events. I just have such a bad taste in my mouth since the last playthrough when my guy with his fractured leg wound up getting torn apart. I thought that I would be able to hide in a house, but apparently the helicopter knows where you are, even if you're in a house. So thank goodness for cars. I imagine that before this, like when you didn't have a car, it would be like super serious. It would be, I mean, you would just get wrecked. I mean, considering just looking at how all these zombies are. Is it coming back? God dang it. Hellfire. How long do these helicopter events last? All right. Well, we're going to drive this way instead. Try not to hit anything. Yeah, so that's the drag. I left a bad taste in my mouth. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Over here. Huh. Once this helicopter event is over, I'll head back to the house. I think that I don't know. Yep, they're still coming. I don't know. It's easier to stay in the car. Just stay in the car. Drive around. Make it a driving simulator. That's what it's felt like. This whole entire episode has just been me like driving from one end of the map to the other. This wasn't planned, you guys. It wasn't planned. I was really thought that when I left my thing, when I left Riverside, that it was really going to be like a couple hours in the car and then I was going to be there. All right, I think that are they? Once I get finished with this, we'll head back. Yeah, it's leaving. It's leaving. Feels good, man. Feels good. We survived the helicopter event. I think I have it only set for once, so feels good, man. Feels good. All right, well, I think I'm going to stop here. My name's Drunkonlife. If you like Project Zomboid and you want to see more of this series, you can subscribe to me, give me a big fat thumbs up, yada, yada, yada. Push the bell, you know, all that junk. And, well, it's coming back. God bless, man. Anyway, I do Project Zomboid videos. Also, I haven't really ventured off into many other games, but I do play other games. What was I going to say? I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you guys on the Flizzai. See you guys later. Thanks.